everybody, welcome back to another trade hangout episode after 4 months of not doing anything because I've been too demotivated to trade, but I am back now. So I've gotten a few more limited items. As you can see, I have a face here and these antlers here. Some of you may recognize them, some of you may not. I'll show you guys the trade later in this video. So guys, I have made a lot of trades since the last episode, and I would like to show you guys the most important trades of that hiatus I was on, and just to let you guys have a little bit of background information before we continue the episode. So I'm gonna keep this video pretty short. Without much further ado, let's get right into the trading episode. Woohoo! Alrighty guys, so in this first trade here, with its Koati, I don't know how to say her name, but we upgraded into Green Whistle Wink for a 700 overpay. This was probably a 1000 overpay at the time because I don't think you can get that with these items, but we upgraded the Green Whistle Wink, which is a quite good wink face, if I were to say so myself. It's not performing too well right now, but we also got two Outrageous Builders Club hard hats, and yeah, this is a pretty good first trade. So we also got rid of two Black Iron Antlers and Silver Antlers, and so yeah, that's pretty good. So in this trade with Ted Turtle, we downgraded the Green Whistle Wink to Explosion and 200 Robux for Space Hair, Blue Top Hat with White Band, and Adderite Antlers for a 2,900 overpay. So a 2.9k overpay for Green Whistle Wink is actually really good. These items were performing way better back then, and they're not doing so well right now, especially Adderite Antlers. But yeah, this is actually a pretty good trade for us, and we win quite a lot, and we also downgrade into some demand items, which is really nice as well. Alright, so this is one of my biggest L's so far. When I came back to trading, I gave 5.3 thousand overpay for the Infernal Undead Immortal Sword. This item was doing really well like a month ago or 22 days ago when it came out. It was getting like 4,000 or 5,000 overpays with demand, and I was only overpaying like 5,000 with some wrap items. I thought this was really good at the time. After trading hold period ended, I realized it was a really bad trade for me, and getting profit off this was basically impossible, and you'll see what trade I had to do to get rid of this Undead Immortal Sword later in the video. So in this trade with bank draws, we obtained the Game Over projected item. We gave Lady Mayday, Steampunk Pirate Captain, Knight of the Night, and Lost Layer for a Game Over. Game Over was like 60,000 at the time, so this was actually like a pretty good offer for it, especially since it gotten like 20,000 plus. So I knew I was going to be able to profit with this projected, and you'll see that I did very soon. And by very soon, I mean now. So with Starry Mati, we gave the Game Over projected, Merly Sparkle Time Hoverboard, Conductor's Gold Pocket Watch, and Gritty Bombo for Manic Bot 10,000, Diamond Crystal Circuit, Bacon Face, and Purple Mermaid Princess. And this is actually a really good trade because we win 2.7 thousand in this trade, and we get a valued item which gets overpays, being Purple Mermaid Princess. So this is like a really good trade for us, and we flipped the projected, of which we gave 17.1k for, and got a around 2.7k overpay with it, which is very nice for us. So here with Immortal Fank, we downgraded the Purple Mermaid Princess for Silver Door Antlers, Black Iron Commando, Adderite Antlers, and another Black Iron Commando for a 500 overpay. So this trade was actually at 1.5k overpay, but Black Iron Commando sadly dropped 500, which deducted 1,000. So now it's only a 500 overpay, but this is still good for us since Purple Mermaid Princess isn't really the best item over 20,000, the best valued item I mean. So getting a good overpay on it with some demand is pretty nice for us. So I'm glad I got this trade. Alrighty, so with Zipified, we gave Dr. Crazebot, Cool Bones, Virtual Blocks Con Top Hat, Ice Monster, and 400 Robux for Big Head, 8-bit Robux coin, and Granny's Crossbow. So this trade, we actually got another projected, and this would be quite a journey to try to flip this projected item, since I think I gave way too much for it. I think it was around 20k for it at the time with Big Head. I don't know why I even did this trade. Granny Crossbow usually gets like 14,000 offers on it, and I gave way too much. I gave 6k more than I should have. So being able to flip this item would be a huge challenge for me, and you'll see the trade we got on it later. And by later again, I mean now. So in this trade, we gave Big Head, Black Iron Antlers, Granny's Crossbow, an 8-bit Royal Sword, and 8-bit Royal Sword for Space Hair, Teapot Egg, Purple Whisper Wink, and Supersonic Egg. So we did lose 3,000 in this trade, but I'll tell you why it's better than what we thought. So we did lose value in this trade, which was inevitable. We gave way too much for this projected in the first place, but we did get some good valued items. You see, Purple Whisper Wink was valued at 18,000 at the time, and the wrap was doing really well. So I knew it would go up to 20k, so I decided to accept this trade. This was originally a 19,000 overpay, but I took it knowing that it would raise and I'll be able to get an overpay on it, which we do get in the next trade, or maybe later, I don't know. But yeah, we do get some good trades on Purple Whisper Wink and on Space Hair as well. I think we upgraded or downgraded Space. I'll see the trade, but yeah, this is a good trade. So with Accept or Counter or the Epical Cupcake, we downgraded Purple Wistful Wink and 8-bit Tabby Cat for Bucket, Shaggy, Legit, and 8-bit Royal Crown for a 400 overpay. These items were performing much better, and Bucket was told to raise. The wrap was selling really well, but it unfortunately never rose. And thankfully, this didn't affect us at all, since we actually are smart. But thankfully, this not raising didn't affect us at all. So I'm kind of glad it didn't raise, and kind of sad it didn't, since I owned the Bucket and was hoping for it to raise. But it is what it is with Rolling Mons. So yeah. Okay, this is more of a smaller trade, but I decided to include it because these two items would help us get a much bigger item later. So in this trade with Juice WRLD is the GOAT, which is true, I gave Supersonic Egg, Perfectly Legitimate Business Hat, Black Iron Antlers, and Manic Bot 10,000 for Black Iron Commando and Green Banded Top Hat for a 1.5k overpay. So I know you might be thinking, no, this does not get 1.5k overpays, but originally this was valued at 11,000 and this was valued at about 4,000. So this was actually like a 100 overpay for both of these items, I think, which is really good for us because we basically give equal in an upgrade for these two items. And the green bean and the green banded top hat was like doing really bad in terms of wrap. So this was kind of a risky trade for me, but it did work out in the end, and we did win some value in the end with this item here. So yeah. I just wanted to show off the Bucket trade we made with Insanity, in which we gave Bucket and Shaggy. We downgraded Bucket and Shaggy for 8-bit HP Bar, 8-bit Viking, Big Head, and 8-bit Royal Crown. 8-bit HP Bar did rise 500, so it was actually like a 1,000 overpay with a bunch of demand, and we did get a bit of wrap, which I don't really like wrap anymore, but it's okay since we got a good overpay on it, and we had to take this because it was such a good trade for us, especially with, you know, demand and stuff, and then downgrade with a good overpay. But I'm glad I did make this trade because I was worried that Bucket would raise to 13k, but it actually didn't, and it stayed at 12. So yeah, I'm glad we did this trade and got a good downgrade on it as well with some demand. So yeah, pretty nice. Alrighty. Big boy trade inbound, boys, right here. With Don't Proof OK or Deep Fried _ MO, we gave Silver Door Antlers, Black Iron Commando, Green Banded Top Hat, Black Iron Antlers, and 3,500 Robux for Tentacles Junior. So this trade looks really good right now, but before it was kind of a bad trade. I'll put the trade up on screen right now for you guys to see. And as you can see, we were overpaying quite a lot in the trade. This trade actually got better for us because GBTH dropped 1,000 and the Tentacles Junior did raise, but this was 4 whole days later. I've done traded Tentacles Junior off. But yeah, we did give a lot of Robux in this trade, which I wasn't really happy about. As you can see, I am dirt poor right now, but yeah, hopefully we can start saving before Halloween so we can get some good snipes on items when Headless Head comes out. But yeah, I'm glad we got this item. It's a huge upgrade, huge trade for us. Probably the biggest item I've owned this far into my trading journey. So yeah, pretty good. So I just want to show this trade that we made with Veno_trader, in which we gave Adderite Antlers, Red Football Food, Red Futurion Foot Soldier for legit Black Iron Antlers and Big Head. This is a 2k overpay, which it wasn't because Adderite Antlers at the time were valued at 12,000, but dropped 1k due to insufficient wrap. So it dropped 1k, and this is now a 2k overpay. But this is actually still good because we got Black Iron Antlers, Big Head, and Legit, which are both good valued items. They both get their own separate overpays, although they could get devalued, but hopefully Rolling Mods spares my life and allows Legit to live for just a few more days so I can get rid of all my Legits. I currently have 2 of them on me right now, and I would like to get rid of them soon, or maybe upgrade them. So yeah, good trade for us though. 1k OP, we get rid of a wrap item for some good demand, so I'll take that any day. Alright, so I don't know what Jason was thinking when he sent me this trade. I hope he's doing okay, but this is the most ridiculous trade I've ever got sent or got accepted. So I gave Big Head for Legit and Roblox Camo Cap and Ultimate Victory, which is a 600 overpay, in which these two are worth the exact same. I think Legit gets better overpays than Big Head, and so I don't know why they accepted this. Maybe they were scared that Legit was gonna drop, because Big Head was at 3.1k wrap and I was at 2.8. So maybe not a good trade for them, but I'm glad we got this trade in because like 600 win, I can basically trade this off like a 500 overpay, maybe upgrade it. That's probably what I'm gonna do, upgrade it. I'm trying to upgrade my items right now, but like such a good trade in like a 1v1 basically, like 1v3, but we basically like get these items for basically free. I'm sure if I sent Legit for Big Head, someone would probably accept. So I'm just super happy we got this trade. So yeah. Alrighty, so I've been teasing you guys long enough. So with Andre, we gave 8-Bit Royal Crown, Tentacles Junior, and Catrin Dia de Muertos Mask and 400 Robux for catching Snowflakes. So yeah, Tentacles Junior was originally at 26,000. I probably shouldn't have done this trade this early because Tentacles Junior was at like 25.4k wrap. It was gonna raise eventually. And this might raise too to 5k, which is crazy. But yeah, this was originally a 900 overpay. I'll show you guys the trade right now on screen if I still have it on my computer. But this was the trade originally, and yeah, it was pretty decent. You know, TJ gets like 2 to 3k OPs, but Catrin Snowflakes just gets more and it's a bigger item. So I had to grab it real quick. But yeah, now we have it, and hopefully I can downgrade it for a good overpay. So yeah, I'm hopefully praying that Catrin Snowflakes can rebound. But yeah, until then, we will just have to wait. Alrighty, and the last trade I want to recap is with Roblox, or 1337 Citizen. Okay, I just want to make sure that was spelled right. We gave 2 legitimate business hats for Zendo Targeting Oculus, Tick Explosion, Camo Commando, and Racing Helmet for a 1.2k overpay. So this is really good for me because this is basically a 600 overpay on both legits, when you can probably easily get a legit for like a 300 overpay right now with wrap, and getting 600 on both of them is really good, especially since I get 2 of them. I know a lot of people are hoarding legits right now because they think it's gonna raise, so I might start hoarding legits honestly, but I want to see legit performing a little bit better before I start doing that risky endeavor, because if it drops 500 or gets devalued, that's a huge loss for me if I were to hoard like 10 of them. Until legit starts to recover a little bit more, I'm just gonna hold off on hoarding legits and just keep upgrading my current legits I have. And yeah, so yeah, with that, that'll probably be the end of today's video. I didn't think the video would be running this long by this point, so I'm gonna have to end it here before it gets, too dragged on. As you can see, we do have a bunch of trades here that I will be saving for the next episode. So if you guys want to see the next episode, make sure to like and subscribe. I appreciate it, and it will help me out a ton. So yeah, hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you guys next